That's a decent one right there, guys, whatever it is. Nice fight. That's a decent fish. Decent fish, whatever it is. Good afternoon, guys. It's your boy Dan, right back at you again with another episode of 302 Fishing. Welcome back to the channel here. Don't let the sunlight fool you right here. It looks like it's bright and shiny and sunny out here, but if you look over my shoulder in the back here, and if I swoop around another 180 degrees, it is not looking good out here. Yesterday, it was raining all day, windy, cold. Obviously, you can see me with the hoodie on right here. The temperatures have dropped. We're going to get a little bit more this afternoon, in maybe 2 or 3 hours. But again, tomorrow's going to be the same. Just crap. So we're going to come out in this lull, and we're going to try to come out and catch another fall fish that I like to catch right now. Obviously, like catching a big old bass here during the fall transition, but another species lives right in here. It's one of my favorite places to come to once or twice with my micro rod and reel and fishing with micro baits. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Last year you saw me come out here with an EPF swim. That was a 1-inch swim bait. But this time we're going to come out here once more with a Eurotackle bait. It's called the B-Vibe. That's a 2-inch swim bait. Just as small. We got the right jig to put on the end of it, and we're going to cast around here. We're going to go up and down this canal, and the goal is to try to catch a 1-pound crappie. That's what we're going for right now. There are some that are in here. I've lost a couple, but that's basically a unicorn here in Delaware. Anything bigger than that, man, then you're seeing Jesus. But stick with me a couple seconds. We're going to go ahead and tie those couple baits on. We'll talk about the rod and everything else, but I'm pretty sure if we go up and down here for about 5 or 10 minutes, we're going to get some good, decent fish on the end of the line. Here are the aforementioned baits that I was talking to you about here in my intro. This is the Eurotackle Micro Finesse B-Vibe swim bait. That's 2 inches in length. They come in packs of 8. And again, loaded with that S pheromone to drive these fish absolutely crazy. The website is down below to go ahead and get these particular baits. Green pumpkin, black blue flake, and again we're going to be using the jig that is provided for this particular bait. That is the number 4 jig head that we're going to go with. It's 1/16 of an ounce. That's a Micro Finesse tungsten soft lock head jig. You can see that little ball that's right there, right above my fingertip right now. That holds these baits on there very, very well. When I was using those 1-inch EPF swings, they did not come off of there. Them fish were yanking on it left and right, because that's what they're going to be doing to this bait once I get out there, no doubt. But we're going to go ahead and get this on the end of the line. More than likely, we're going to have a multi-species episode. Again, the target is the crappie. But we can have white perch, we got bass, we got bluegill, possibly a striper up in here. You never know. So let's get to work, and let's see if we can get on the end of the line here. We got the jig head tied up on a 4-pound test line. Nothing spectacular here. I think we spent less than $20 on this rig that we have right in front of us. This is a Shakespeare Micro Series Blue rod and reel combination from Walmart. This reel right here is a 5:3 to 1 gear ratio, so more than enough to keep this bait very, very slow in the water column and allow these fish to catch up to that bait and swoop up on it. But we're going to go ahead and cast right along here. The only thing we have to be concerned about is if we happen to hit a heavy one. I don't know how we're going to get it out of here, but we're going to do our best. But there are some big bass that are in here, like 3 or 4 pounders in this canal, believe it or not. Very, very small swim bait. I mean, you can see that it's barely big enough to be as long as my pinky right here. Now when you're tying the bait here, again I use my Palomar knot that I like to use all the time. Make sure when you're done tying your knot, don't leave the knot at the top of the nodule right up here or behind it. Always have it ahead of it, so as it's coming through the water, it's going to come through naturally, because it's not going to look right when you have it on top here coming through the water. Alright, here's where usually the hot spot is for the crappie right here. Wind is definitely picking up right now, so it's going to make it tough for me to cast around here. But mystified why we don't have any fish on the end of the line yet. I think I'm going to go with that darker bait. That's probably what our issue is right now. Alright, let's switch up our colors here real quick. Got our black blue flake swim bait here. I think they'll be able to see this one a little bit better.
Well, as you can tell, we've got a voiceover here. I did not know until I got home here, and unbeknownst to me as I was fishing, this is about a quarter of the way through my episode here, somehow the audio got corrupted. The video came out okay, but at this point in time right now, we landed into a couple small crappie right here, and then we came a little further down around the wraparound of this canal right here, and we got a nice strike right here. And we got ourselves a nice looking crappie that has put up a good fight. So we decided to go ahead and reel it up over the rail and check it out. And lo and behold, we got ourselves a big old Delaware slab right here. I was quite happy that bee vibe, that change of color, put that nice fish right in front of you right there. So I was happy. We're going to give a weight to it in a couple seconds, but we'll get the bee vibe out of there. Give her a brief showing to you guys. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Again, I love the fight of the fish, but we'll drop it up on the scale right here. And we're just a little short of a pound. It was 12 ounces in weight right there, but that is well enough for me to make me happy right now, because again, it is well bigger than my hand, and that is a great looking size crappie for the state of Delaware. So I'll give her one more showing. Go ahead and pop her in the water, and we'll continue on with the episode right here. And she's gone.
Whew. Almost walked into this creepy little stuff right here. I have my hand right all over it. But that one was right tight up against the bulkhead here. Here's our old timer right here. He's all smiles, man. He hadn't seen me, like I said, since November. That was almost a pound crappie. Yeah, off a 2-inch swim bait. See? Even the fire department knows it was a lunker. That's why they're setting off the alarms.
And I've got fair range with it. My hack was...
Look. Did you see that?
I did.
One just came right up after. Look, he's right there again. Look. See him? That looks like a perch. So today, I come down here to try to fish for crappie, and I got lucky. I am standing next to Pure Excellence right here. I've got Striper Pete. We love fishing with this gentleman right here. He's got a wealth of knowledge, and this man can catch the heck out of fish left and right. I haven't seen him since November. That's quite a long time, almost a year. But I always rely on him because he always picks up the phone and gives me a call right when the striper run is going on. Right now, it is not. We have an issue with the bridge right now where the we'll just say the door is not, it's open.
It needs to be closed.
And needs to be closed, so it creates a waterfall on the falls that are over here by the river that we fish on to get that aeration going on, so all these bait fish start coming up here and then the stripers start chasing them.
What happens, it lets the water level go up and down with the tide between the two spillways. And normally with it closed, this is fairly constant in water level.
Right.
And it really, I think the fish, a lot of them went down into the river and haven't come back.
Yeah, well, let's hope they come back. He thinks maybe the middle of the month, possibly the end of the month, the striper will be back up in here once the weather starts cooling down, and hopefully we get a nasty rough day because they love crappy days. And
where it should have been able to catch 200, I probably caught 15.
That's it, man, and that's pretty bad. And this is the guy to come to catch striper right around here. So if you see him and you want some knowledge, I'm sure he'll talk to you and go ahead and give you all he knows. But I'm appreciative that we met each other last year, and we have fun fishing with each other. Normally I would stay focused on what I was doing. Obviously I got a few crappie on here. That was the whole gist of this episode here. So we hit our target. I'm gonna go ahead and go up the way right here because I saw Striper Pete. I want to spend time with him because he does like having lots of conversation, and he wants company when he goes fishing here, because it does get kind of lonesome when you're out here by yourself. But we can get a multitude of species up here. We can get crappie, white perch, we can get bass, anything up in this area. But man, the tide is up high here. So here's the spillway. Pete's on the other side, I'm over here. Tells me to go ahead and cast right along where all that froth is at, because obviously with the water being aerated, it's going to create more oxygen, which is where all these bait will tend to congregate at, and hopefully the predators are coming right up behind them. He's already got a fish on already. One cast. Bluegill. I think I got a hit here too. Fish on. There we go. All right. He's got a bluegill and I got a crappie there. Nice. So we continue on with the species. Off she goes. Look, he's got another one on. What do you got there? That perch? There you go. 3 species in about 5 minutes, guys. White perch, bluegill, and a crappie I just caught. Good job, Pete. But for all you guys that want to go out and buy $5,000 equipment and everything, my man's got a less than $10 rod and reel right there. He's got a Zepco push button that he's using over here. He's caught way more bigger fish off of those rods than I do on mine when I'm out here fishing with them. Come on. There you go, fish on. That's a nice one. Another crappie. It's a decent sized one. Here you go, Pete. Pete. You can't hear me with all the falls going on. But let's get her back in the water. Caught another crappie. Yeah. All right, bud. Lost the tail. Somebody got it. Technically, we could use that, but I want to get the paddle tail going again. So we'll keep that for later on. Kind of almost looks like a baby Yodo worm. All right, man. Kind of a big gap between that last crappie here. There you go, fish on. Another crappie. Perfect. Yep, it's a nice one too. Not as big as the other one, but still a good, decent size. That is definitely a frying pan destination if you want to send that crappie to the crispy golden breadcrumbs and egg and milk. So there she goes, she's gone. Had to fight through a whole bunch of bluegills to get to that guy. Wow, he's on again. Good Lord, come on now. Save me some fish. That's a good one there, whatever it is. Oh, he's got a big one. Oh, hold on, we got to get over there, man. He's got a good sized fish, guys. Is that a bass? Oh, we got a gizzard shad, man. Here, I'll pick him up. He snagged a gizzard shad right here. I've never seen one up here. But we'll pull it up. But he snagged a nice gizzard shad with what do you got right there? A tiny little crappie magnet right there, looks like. Yeah. Off of it. That's what he gets off of that. Perfect. They stink, man. Good Lord. Pete's shooting for the stars, man. He says we need a bass now. Since we caught about 18,000 species. Oh man. That's a decent one right there, guys, whatever it is. Nice fight. That's a decent fish. Decent fish, whatever it is. Whoa! Look at the size of this crappie. Get off of there. She's stuck on the side, guys. She broke free. She broke free. We get a definite big old slab right here, guys. All right, Pete, you got to help me out, bro. Got to get the net. That is a big one, guys. That is over a pound crappie right there. Look at it. Please don't break off. Please don't break off. This might be a pound crappie, guys. We might have hit our goal. Wow. Don't shake, don't shake, don't shake. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that, Pete. Yes. That might beat the other one. I don't know, guys. We have to weigh it, but that is another giant slab, man. 2 in one day. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and get a scale out. Yeah, 12 ounces. It's the same exact weight as the other one we caught down in the canal. But an absolute beautiful slab here. Wow. Right on that bee vibe. Let's get it up here, see it? That little bait gets that giant crappie. Crappie should be okay, but that's an absolute beast right here, guys. She's gone. What a great way to end that episode. Wow, 2 slab crappies, almost a pound each. I'm so happy. Pete right here, that's my boy right there, man. It's almost striper time, man. I'm so glad we ran across him today and he convinced me to come up to this waterfall because I put that extra big fish on the end of the line, make it a little more interesting for you folks. But I had a blast catching all these little fish. He outperformed me, of course. He caught multiple species, a gizzard shad, a white perch, bluegill, and crappie on the end of the line. He caught a nice decent one too, but hey, when it all comes down to it, guys, it's all about who's got the biggest fish, and you're looking at him right here. I don't care how old you are, man. I'll rub it in your face. No, just kidding. I love Pete, man. He's my walking encyclopedia of fishing. I can't wait till about 2 to 3 weeks from now. Hopefully, we're going to be on some striper here, right in the walk that we go to all the time for these striped critters. So hopefully, stick around for that. If you like this video, guys, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. I hope you consider doing that. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Of course, follow us on Instagram, and of course, share the video out. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. Hopefully you're catching your big old slabs on the bee vibes. Again, link down below. I'm gonna get out of here. We're losing light. We'll see you next weekend.